Hello everyone, how are you doing? This is MD Tech here with another quick tutorial. In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you guys how to hopefully resolve if the UnityPlayer.dll file is missing or not found on your Windows 10 or Windows 11 computer. The code execution cannot proceed because UnityPlayer.dll was not found. Reinstalling the program may fix this problem. So this should hopefully be a pretty straightforward process here, guys. And without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into it. First thing I'd recommend doing would be actually just to uninstall the application and then reinstall it. So if you have to go into the search menu, type in add or remove programs and then select that. Locate the application on the search apps field and then select the three-dotted icon next to it and then uninstall. And then go back onto the developer's website and reinstall the Unity player. After you are done uninstalling, I would recommend restarting your computer before reinstalling the application. However, if you are still experiencing an issue, something else we can try here as well would be to open up the search menu, type in CMD, best match, should come back with command prompt. Go ahead and right click on that and select run as administrator. If you receive a user account control prompt, select yes. And now I'm going to have a couple of commands in the description of my video here, guys. First one is the system file checker utility scan. So go ahead and copy that and then go up the top bar of the command prompt window here, right click on it, select edit and then paste it in. Hit enter on your keyboard to begin the system scan. This will take some time to run, so please be patient. Okay, so you can see Windows Resource Protection did find corrupt files and successfully repair them. At this point, go ahead and copy the second command in the description of my video here, and then go ahead and paste it into the command prompt window, same way you did the first one here, and give this a couple minutes to run. Okay, so once that's concluded, go ahead and close out of here and then restart your computer. And then hopefully this pointer issue should have been resolved. So as always, thank you guys for watching this brief tutorial. I do hope I was able to help you out, and I do look forward to catching you all in the next tutorial. Goodbye.